Hello everyone, we are here at the FinTech Festival 2018, the third edition of it. We're enthralled by the spirit of innovation here, right? Not just stemming from the conference itself, but also from the 400 exhibiting companies that you see behind me right now. I'm Hwei from CFS Business Transformation, and I'm going to check out two of the global FinTech Hackcelerator winners, Mosabi as well as Billion. Let's go! Congratulations, Yasik. Yeah, on winning the Global Hackcelerator Award.
Thank you so
How
much.
do you feel about it?
Well, it's fascinating. Experience is super. We had a very good mentoring from HSBC, which helped us a lot. And being here at the biggest festival, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure Billion started because you were trying to solve, key customer pain points.
Yes.
Can you share a little bit more about the problem statement that you were after?
Yeah, so primarily what we do, we have created our own blockchain because we want the IT systems to behave differently. So we want to introduce a trust into a technology. Okay, so if you bank, and to welcome anybody from the bank, you basically, your business is to provide trust and confidence to people that they manage your assets very well. And now human beings have created this new way of coding data that is, we call Internet of Value. And this is what we've created, a blockchain structure that is an internet that is able of transferring value from person to person. So this brings this trust inherited in the technology that helps banks like yourself elevate the trust.
Yeah. How do you think your solution differentiates yourself from the other competitors?
Oh, there are lots of differentiations. The first one, we are coding on this platform fiat national currencies. There are so many solutions that started with cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are quite good idea, but for speculative reasons. Okay, we have adapted our system with regulations, and we have received a license from first the Polish regulator, KNF, like MAS here, or the British regulator, FCA, and we mint Polish zlotys and British pounds. In consequence, we are able to transmit Polish zlotys, British pounds, peer-to-peer with no incremental cost. Peer-to-peer means there is no server, no central system that is actually taking part in the transactions. So you certainly have to set up the software to manage it, but independently of number of transactions, the cost is exactly the same. Independently of volume and value of each and every transaction, the cost maintains the same. So every single transaction, even the transaction of 1 penny, can be profitable to you.
Right. So one more question. I see here, it says civilized blockchain. I'm just wondering why the word civilized?
Well, civilized, it started randomly because we were thinking about some kind of slogan, but in the end, civilized, it means that we have lived like 2,000 years or plus, and we created certain rules that people work against, and they follow, they obey these rules. We have followed these rules in our technology. So we have said, if the regulators say that I would like to be a GDPR compliant, so the privacy compliant, my system should be a privacy compliant too. If the banking systems or sector agrees that KYC is the procedure to follow, we have embedded KYC procedure in our system. AML, the blockchains are quite known that is anti-AML because it's very difficult to track the transactions. We have implemented tools to be AML compliant for the time being for Europe, but in the end, if we grow, it's going to be worldwide.
I see. Okay, maybe one last question. I was very interested why the company is called Billion.
Well, first of all, the coin in Polish, it's called bilon. Okay, the coin. That's first. And second, the bill on, it means that you kind of get and transact on yourself. So you keep it, because right now I have on my mobile an application that turned my mobile into the blockchain node. It's my personal blockchain node. Okay, so I keep these British pounds on my mobile. Okay, eventually. So I bill on with this mobile, right? And then in the end, I hope to be a billion-dollar company.
That explains, yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
congratulations on winning the Global FinTech Accelerator competition. How do you feel about it?
I feel amazing. I mean, it's been an incredible program, an enormous opportunity for us as a company. We've learned so much about the FinTech ecosystem in Singapore, but then also in broader ASEAN, and we couldn't be more excited to be bringing our contextualized solution to the market.
I understand that the company started with a very interesting motivation. Can you share a bit more about how you went into setting up the company?
Yeah, so I actually studied at NUS, and during my time studying public policy at the Lee Kuan Yew School, I came to the conclusion that online education could be an incredible opportunity for emerging markets in terms of creating access. Along the way, we started to learn that most of the existing online content wasn't really relevant to most emerging market contexts, at least not to the lower socioeconomic strata. So along the way, we decided that we would create the content and the technology, and then finally the incentive, which is what makes us a fintech actually. Otherwise, we're really an edtech, right? Creating educational content on financial literacy, but what makes us a fintech is we're data mining to generate an alternative credit score. So this was all something that was figured out along the way. It was actually incubated in Africa, and we're now bringing it back to Asia.
So I see that actually you are having inclusion as well as innovation all into the company itself, all built into the company itself, right?
Absolutely, and we think this could be a unicorn. I mean, this is not a charity. You know, we're building something that we think can be highly profitable. The underbanked population is about 1.7 billion people around the world, and if you can even get a small percentage of that, it's a huge market.
So what do you think is your differentiating factor, your winning advantage?
Yeah, I mean, what makes us unique is partially our team and what has allowed us to create this transformational content. But really, it's about utilizing a unique. I mean, anybody could just do education. Actually, what's unique about our education is that it's narrative, it's storytelling. We do it in local languages. It's cartoons, it's animated, right? But it's done in a way that is geared towards adults, and it's done in a way that is highly accessible for everybody. And then, of course, this machine learning component with the alternative credit scoring is also quite unique. And so we're creating unique data points. Where there's a lot of alternative credit scoring companies out there, they typically just leverage existing data points. We actually are in the process of creating a whole cache of unique data points, and this is something that's quite unique.
Can you share a bit more about what you have on your roadmap moving forward?
Yeah, actually, so we're working with Société Générale in Africa right now, so this is a huge priority for us, and we're in the process now, thanks to the Hackcelerator, we're in the process of searching for partners in Asia. So going deep in Africa and starting to develop a pipeline in Asia and in Latin America is that's our path. I mean, we see this as a global product. We see this as being in emerging markets full stop. So that's a wide range of markets, and we're excited to ambitiously pursue all of them.
Right. And just one last question, why Mosabi?
Mo for mobile, Sabi is pigeon for learn, so mobile learning.
I see. Okay, thank you very much
for
sharing today.
Hi everybody, I'm Bryan, CFS Today we're going to speak to a really cool fintech startup, BTO. They are the winner of the Hackcelerator. Come on, let's go, come! What's the problem statement that you're trying to solve, and why do you think BTO has the right solution for it?
Okay, let me answer this question, this problem statement, by asking a question, okay? Who wants to retire early and have a nice retirement lifestyle? Mostly everyone, okay? How many do you think have yet built a comprehensive plan? Only a few, right? Yeah. So our mission at BTO is to make life planning easy for everyone.
Yep.
Okay? And to do so, we have built a holistic financial planning platform where actually financial advisor can engage in life-centric conversation with their clients, and clients can self-onboard and also play in the intimacy of their home. That's a key differentiator of BTO. So we are life-centric and not product-centric.
Fantastic. We'd like to understand the genesis of your company. What's the idea and inspiration behind your starting of this company?
Yeah, I think for me the inspiration was when I discovered actually that 6 out of 10 people are anxious about their financial future, and actually ranking that higher than family, health and work. Can you imagine the stress it is? And I saw it as my mission to help all those people get out of this anxiety. It was pretty complicated to do because doing holistic financial planning is much more than just having single calculators in a silo. So you have to combine them all together. So it was a big challenge for us, but I think at BDO we solved that. And now we have built a platform which is able to scale from one country to the other in less than 90 days. So we hope to bring financial planning to everyone on this planet. That's our aim and mission.
Can you share with us one interesting thing about BTO, something personal for you perhaps?
Yeah, I think for me the most interesting thing at BTO are the people. We have built a dream team. Right? When we were 15 in the company and now we are 28, and people were asking me, how many people are you in the company? I was saying 150. And I said, you can't be 150, you are a startup. And I say, we have 10x people. They are 10 times better, 10 times faster, 10 times nicer than everyone. So, and if someone is listening to me, if you want to join BTO, raise your hand.